We back with a special one. Got my guy Prince Drake, Philly and Chicago United, man. Got my fucking boy, the mayor, all the guys and shit like that.
Like Prince Drake, boy, he back again. If a body moving, I spin back again, clap again. I be in the noise with a chopper like I'm Sosa. OBlock to my brothers, but 300, that's my wardy now. Them be my fucking partners. I be moving through this bitch, ain't worried about no oppers. I'm a fucking shotter. And I'm jetted like a roster. I've been running up that bag, I've been trapping out that charge. Phone no screaming, get back. You know I'm with that. Long live baby, but V.Roy can't forget hack. Project baby 6'4", shawty got it on my back. Chop a bullet, make him somersault and put him on his back.
Ain't tryna squash no beef, nigga. We into it till you die. Real street nigga. At your funeral, I might just slide.
We back. Philly first 48. We here with another special one. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. You got my guy, Prince Drake, from out of Chicago, man. Oh, man. We got special guests, too. We got co-host, my guy, Manny, the mayor, pulled up, you know what I mean? Oh, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Prince Drake, man. Prince of the O.
Oh, man.
Soldier, whatever you want to call me.
Surviving the O, man. You know what I mean? So you got the new book and all that. You know what I mean? So you doing everything and shit like that. Let the people know. You know what I mean? Let's start from right there and shit like that. You know what I mean? The book been out and shit like that.
It's out on Amazon.
Yeah. Let the people know.
I be selling personal copies too, signed. But I'm gonna do a book sign because I'm tired of, I'm tired of it. That should be tying me out.
Shit.
Nah, though.
You know what we here for, man. The people want to know your story and shit like that. You know what I mean? Been doing your thing for some time now and shit like that.
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
Still development. That's hard to do.
Longevity.
Yeah.
For
Gotta
sure.
give you credit for that and shit like that.
That's crazy. I be in and out though.
Yeah.
That ain't my fault though. But yeah, I be in and out.
So you took a lot of losses too.
Yeah.
On the way and shit like that.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? But yeah, let the people know how it was coming up in Chicago and shit like that. You from OBlock and shit. Let the people know and shit how it was coming up.
For real, it was fun. Growing up was fun. But it just, them losses, just mess with you mentally.
Yeah, 100%.
I ain't gonna lie, I was young and wild. For real. I feel like rap, that shit saved a lot of our life. Cause it just, moving around grew us up and stopped being like, a lot of niggas still ignorant, but for me, it grew me up. It was like my dad, he was in jail for murder, so like rapping and moving around, that shit like was a guidance, cause I ain't had like guidance. The streets was guidance. And then when Sosa blew up, I was rapping, but moving around, people sending money to do features and videos. That shit made me look at life different.
Yeah. I just remember and shit, even before Sosa went up and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all created something different and shit like that. Some say, like, you know what I mean, y'all the creators of the drill and shit. Which I can agree with and shit like that.
So
how you feel about that and shit?
Well, we from OBlock, it's in Woodlawn community. Like with Durk and Reese and who else? Like JoJo. They all from Inglewood. But in Woodlawn, that's where drill started. From, I'm gonna say like Stony to King Drive to 62nd to 67. All in that area. That's where drill started from Pac-Man. Pac-Man, he was, I don't know if you know LEP Bogus Boys. You ever heard of them? They was before like Keith. They was a rap group, but he was with them. But he from Dro City. I grew up with them too. And Woodlawn. That's where drill really started from. Then Keith, when he came, they just, he a part of the drill because it's like in the own, Pac-Man, like, he was like, yeah, this drill. He was talking about like, yeah, this drill. Like before people were saying drill music.
Yeah.
Then when they was hearing like King Louis talking about drill, cause he was right there too. when Keith came, so they just put drill music on Keith. But he is the person to embrace it to the world.
Yeah.
But really the person that started that shit was Pac-Man.
Crazy. I know that.
Yeah. So,
What was the creative process and shit like that? Because, you know.
What's the creative process of drill music?
Yeah, like.
Drill music just, I'm gonna say like, I wake up, pop in the streets. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna get into, but I go in the studio and rap about it. That's what drill music is. And that's how it is, just telling your story. I guess they put drill music with like the style of the beats when it was like Chop and DJ L. But really, Pac-Man don't know them. He died before that even happened. Yeah. But he was like, you know how New Orleans they got Sosa Slim? Mm-hmm. You ever heard about Sosa Slim?
Yeah, that's Sosa.
Yeah, he was one of them niggas that was really doing what he rapped about. Pac-Man was one of them niggas that was doing what he rapped about. Then they seen us. We came when the internet first started, so that shit played a part of the story too. The internet. Yeah. But you know the streets was going on everywhere, but it's just the internet at that time and him how that shit happened. I don't know. That shit magical. I was just on the phone with my homie C that we talking about. Damn, look how that shit went. That shit crazy.
Like, what's some of the people that inspired you? And you can hop in, Manny, and shit like that. Some shit, I'm just...
Who inspired me to rap?
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, what pushed me was when Keith made it, I really took it serious. But Pac-Man, my best friend, he got killed in 2010. He was 12 years old. He was 12, I don't know, 13, 12, we was like 12, 13. He got killed. And he was rapping. I ain't wanna rap, I ain't gonna lie to you. My little brother liked to rap. I just rap when my best friend died, cause we was playing with that shit. I just started taking it serious when Keith. I really wanted to be a boxer.
Yeah.
Oh no. I wanted to be a boxer.
So like when y'all was like growing up, take it back to that early days, Pac-Man, Keith and all that. Did y'all know the severity of the music as it related to the street culture at that time, or was it just y'all was just in it doing it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think none of us knew, like, let me tell you who believed in that shit. Keith. Keith believed in that shit. That was something like he knew he knew it. But for a lot of us, we ain't even know how like people like, man, y'all, I done went to a hood, they like, man, I've been watching you since I was 7. Like but we ain't know people was really looking at us, we just doing this shit. Yeah. It ain't like we was just on some, we're gonna wake up and do it. It just, we was just going with life. That shit just happening. It wasn't nothing like, you know, they got content creators, they be playing this shit. We wasn't not doing that. Yeah, so that shit was just.
So how was coming up with Vine and shit like that?
Vine? That's my dog, don't fuck no. Hey, see, Vine. Man, the Vine they put on the internet, and the Vine I know, Vine, he was fucked up, but he wasn't like how they make him. I was really like a good ass person. It's shit they don't talk about. He paid for funerals. He done paid for kids to go to school. It's just they put all bad shit. Growing up, he was still like that. Like, we go to the stores and shit. Nigga don't got no money. He gonna pay for this shit. It's just him.
Yeah, Mana Ike, he was speaking on that, like when we brought him up here for our conflict resolution tour. He was talking about like how, you know, the tour inspired him to want to go back in Chicago and do so. You see, he just did the tour job. He was speaking on like how Vine was getting ready to start something. You know what I'm saying? Like something like for the community, for the kids in Chicago right before he died.
Yeah,
So that speaks to like, you know, his character, like you said, like the media painting.
like he's some demon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He really was a good person. Like Ike and them, they like 10, 11 years younger than us. So for they know because they were like watching.
Yeah.
They see shit from a different aspect than other people see. So he'll know more stuff because he was watching. Us, we was right there just doing. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Take us to that moment when you first knew you had something and shit like that. You know what I mean? First studio session.
First studio
You
session?
can put that shit together.
My first studio session, I was going to a school on the ops. I was in high school. I was a freshman in high school. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know that the nigga in class, my homie, he getting at me. I got a studio. He like slide like, come on, I'm gonna go there. But he lived on the low end. You know, I'm from 64. He lived like on 40 something. That shit kind of a distance, but. I had to go to school on the ops. I went to school on the ops. I went to his crib, shit was late. I did the song, it was in his closet, the studio shit was in his closet. I had made a song called Fuck the Opposition. It's like when Keith first, it's when he first went to jail, and I think they was talking about he shot at the police or some shit. That shit was everywhere. And this when he just blew up. So I was making a song like, I'm like free Sosa, free Vine. I'm been free Vine was in jail. I made the song. I left. I got on the bus. I had to get on the bus. When I get to 63rd, man, I get out the bus. The ops pulled right up on me in the van. It was the first day I made a song. It was my homie with me. The van they stop, they open that bitch, they slide the door back, we'll kill your little ass. These niggas grown. I tell my homie, I'm like, go ahead, cause I was known. I was young known, but I'm telling like, go ahead, I'm straight. I was like, just go tell them. Anything happens, just go tell them. Folks stay right there. All right, bet, we gonna die together. Hey, you know, we'll kill your little ass. But they ain't never do nothing. Then I ain't gonna lie. I said, I think this shit meant for me. Then I just kept going. That was the first day I made a song, though. That shit happened to me. They was supposed to kill me, though. They ain't do it, though, for real. Oh, damn.
Like, coming from that, like, environment, as like you said, like, you leaving home, crib, or school, whichever one, slide the van, you know what I'm saying? Like, how important was it for you to take that chance to leave your city and pursue what it is that you're doing now? Because, you know, I talk to a lot of artists across the country, and I had conversations. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go make this move, come out, slide with me. And they just be like, and I'm scared. I ain't never do nothing like that before. You know what I'm saying? How important was stepping outside of the environment of Chicago for you to, you know, get to where you at today and develop?
See, me, I wasn't like no follower. So I always wanted to, and I was like the oldest child too, so I always felt like I had to be like head first and just figure shit out. So when I left, I first left because I was shooting videos and shit. I had went to, like, what the fuck that shit called? Like Iowa or something. I don't know. It was just, but Iowa, like right there, next to Chicago. Me just going there and just, it was people like running up to me, and I'm not even knowing like I'm known.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm known in Chicago, but
So that was like your first
that was like my
experience of like hitting you like, dang,
I got
this
keep
joint
moving.
bigger than me. It's bigger than the city right now.
Yeah. And they were like, ooh, Chief Keef. They were like, Boss Top, me, LA. So I'm like, damn, this shit big. I gotta keep going. But that what made me like, I gotta keep moving around. And I was moving around, at that time I was probably moving around with like one person. Then once, that probably one person, I went to jail, I'm by myself. So I'm like, fuck it, I learned how to just maneuver by myself. But that shit, I don't know, that shit woke me up to be like, man, you gotta keep moving around. And I'd be telling niggas like, come on, we gone. Niggas like, I ain't leaving. And I was like, all right.
I'm telling niggas, man, you gotta get out the city. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah,
I want to know, because, you know, we spoke on loss, you know, when we first started, like a couple minutes ago, shit like that. I see, you know, you took a lot of losses and shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
What them losses did to you and shit like that, man. One I hear you talk about a lot is V.Roy and shit like that.
Yeah. Man, with the losses, see, I lost my best friend when I was like 12. So, I ain't gonna, that shit fucked me up, cause it was him, then my little bro, he from Joe City too. He one of the ones that was starting that Money Man and shit. He had got shot in the head, he was younger than us. Mm-hmm. So I lost, it's crazy, he died too, but he came back. He had got shot in the head, my best friend, so I lost, that shit fucked me up. This was before OD, before OBlock, before any of that shit. Before a Tuka, this was way before all that. Yeah. This really the start of the drill and the shit that's going on. It was like, one of the guys' name was T.Y. He died first in the hood. Then it was my best friend. T.Y. was the first one that bitch touched me. But it was like, he was older than me. So it ain't really like, you know, like, man, you know when you lose your grandmas and shit, that shit hurt you. You know people that lose their mamas and shit. So that shit touched me, but it ain't like, and that was my little homie that I said died. I mean, came back. That was his real brother. And that made them pop out the porch at 9 and shit, cause they was like 9. I had to been like 11, 12, some shit. Well, 11. So, man, losses. Them bitches was coming back to back. I just started getting numb to that shit. Like, even when Von died, I ain't crying until my mama called me. And then I was there, but I wasn't like right there where he got. I was there in that lot. I wasn't right there. That shit ain't touching me until my mama called like, you okay? But really, a nigga don't be okay. Nigga like bottling shit up and just like trying to, you know, fake tough and shit. But really, that shit be hurting, but I learned how to like numb that shit. Like, I be like, this shit happen for a reason. I just be trying to figure out like, happen for a reason. He died for a reason. It's gonna be something big. He ain't just die for nothing. I started thinking like that to the losses. But when V.Roy died, he died before Von got out and before Craig's story and shit. That was like the last time I ever broke down. He died on Valentine's Day. That was like the one that really touched me out them losses, then Von, for sure. But after that, you know, you still be taking losses. Shit don't be hitting me like that no more. I just look at it like it's for a reason.
How do you cause we was having this conversation, you know, earlier about making it out the hoods and mentality. You know what I'm saying? So like how do you navigate that space of losing so many people and still being able to have a level head to pursue and stay productive? Yeah. Because we see so many people in the trenches that, you know, lose somebody and then now it's it's downhill and not for, you know, violent reason. But, you know, how do you, what advice, if any, that you may have for somebody that done lost a couple people and stuff like that, to stay productive. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of grieving and going through your natural emotions of loss.
Yeah.
See, like I said, when I be taking the losses, I just be like, shit happened for a reason. So I always feel like folks right here with me. Folks don't want me right here crying, and folks don't want me like stopping. What the fuck? Folks got kids. He dead. Who the fuck finna help his kids? And there's a lot of people out here that don't be helping people's kids that be so loyal, so love the guys, and they don't do nothing for them people's kids. So I just use like them losses and be like, man, they still here with you. They still here, but even though they gone, they still right there. They don't want you just giving up. If you give up, who gonna pick up? Yeah.
I can imagine how difficult to deal with the Vine situation and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he signed y'all. He's the first one that signed y'all. 'Cause I know
What's crazy about this, right? the day before, like 4 days before he got killed, we got signed and get back. Shit was for get back. Somehow when folks died. Hold on, let me go back. To sign to get back. I'm with bro every day till he die. But bro talks, he like, man, we ain't signing nobody. He like, don't sign to nobody. He can we finna do this shit. It's just me and him. We on folks' bed. I'm at his crib, just me and him on the bed, laying there. Man, that's my brother. We like, we on the bed. We looking at Demon video and shit. He telling me like, we finna do this shit. Me and you, we gonna help grab everybody. He like, man, you back. He pumped me up and shit, cause I was trapping for real. I was trapping out there charge. He begged me like, man, come on, you tripping, get back rapping. Cause I was like, fuck that shit, cause I wasn't making no money. So I had signed a get back shit, bro. Bro telling me like, don't sign nobody. Somehow when folks died, I'm in a deal with a distribution company. I'm like, wait, hold on. They gave me a van and shit. You know me, we fucked up in the brain. Folks died. I'm just like, all right. I'm thinking it's like from back again and shit. Yeah. I knew I signed the shit, but it was for get back. Folks was alive. I never seen shit about no creator, no shit. They didn't create. Boom. Somebody forged my signature to make me in a deal, and that shit stopped my little run for these last 4 years. Shit. But now I'm free though. Shout out to the lawyer, but I'm free now.
Shout out to the lawyer, man. Shout out to the lawyer. So what was it like? You just like you couldn't like drop, or you just didn't want to drop because you didn't.
I was uneducated to this shit.
Okay.
So I thought I couldn't drop.
All right.
Until I met somebody and they like, no, you can drop. Even if you want to go sign to another distribution, I ain't finna keep saying I didn't do it. I still took the money, so it's still my fault. I gotta take that. But he like, you can still drop. You can just go through a different distribution. You just can't give out the same music to that distribution.
Yeah.
So I started dropping it. Well, now I'm free and shit. But that shit was a learning process. I was just dumb to this shit. We all dumb. There's a lot of niggas that's dumb. So,
what's some of the advice you got for the youngins and shit?
I ain't gonna lie, that's where the school shit come. Niggas need to learn how to read and understand what they doing before they do it. But we come from the hood, so a lot of people don't see money. A lot of people need to start like really understanding what's going on around them and just stop being thirsty for the dollar. Cause that dollar fuck you up.
Yeah. Need some educated people around, like people that knowledgeable in other fields and other things, you know what I'm saying, that can bring value and bring that perspective, like, you know what I'm saying, that, I always say like artists, everybody not gonna be Jay-Z, You know, once the whole, you know, independent thing that became like a thing in our culture, the reality is that everybody not going to be Jay-Z. Sometimes as good as the talent, it just focus on being a talent and placing those pieces around you, those people around you that can go handle a business, can go talk, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you still educated and up on things, you know what I'm saying? So everything run efficiently, you know what I'm saying? We don't have these things because your story of a bad deal is the story of many, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's an echo of our culture from the beginning of this, for real.
Oh, for sure. A lot of times, a lot of people don't be wanting to feel like somebody around them smarter, but you need smarter people around you.
100%.
You the smartest one at the table,
If
man.
you're the smartest one at the table, there's something wrong. You hear that all the time. Yeah.
Surviving OBlock. What's some of the things you survived OBlock and shit like that?
I survived the government. Still in this bitch, but I survived the government, you know? The government got a toll on all of us. Young, old. I survived. Let me see what I can say, man. The environment trap. Cause a lot of people in environment trap. They just stuck. They fucked up. They think crazy as shit. Man, you see the generation. They just think, yeah, kill. I was a part of that.
Yeah.
I had a song called "Killed or Be Killed." I was tripping, but I survived out of that. I survived out understanding that, man, sometimes it ain't meant to retaliate right away. Shit'll fuck you up. I survived, just still going through it because we all got emotions. But I survived a lot of just like, man, you gotta be humble, you gotta stay focused. That shit'll fuck you over too, emotions.
Yeah, 100%.
I survived a lot of shit. Yeah, for sure.
What's your relationship with Durk and shit like that? And how you feel about the recent indictment and shit like that?
I ain't gonna lie, like, when Durk, I was with Durk back then, before you heard of Vine, before you heard of Duty, the old boot, you know, but them still the guys, them my guys, them my brothers. But you know, I was with bro like when LA was around and shit, like when Newski and shit.
Yeah.
So I know him kind of different than everybody.
Yeah.
But we don't really like talk a lot. But when we do, love you, broski, love you. Ooh, keep you. Like the last thing folks told him if he went to jail, he was like, you always been the smartest. Then like the next day, that shit happened. That shit was weird as hell, but everybody say I'm the smartest, but I be feel like, man, I just be trying to be militant and stay militant. But that was the last thing he told me. And then I'm like, damn, why? I don't know. That shit fucked me up, but folks good, they gonna come on.
I think it's like super interesting, like where the culture at right now. Like even hearing you say like, dang, I had a song called Kill Let Me Kill. I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? To see what everybody saw, right? What everybody was influenced by, to now hear these voices. You know what I'm saying? We talk about like, you look at, Tay Savage and J Main, you know what I'm saying, what that's going on with that. And then you got, Ike, you know what I'm saying, just with his mindset, just the growth of it, of like, I think it tells like a beautiful story of like, maturation, you know what I'm saying, like maturing through life.
Yeah.
Whereas like, sometimes we write people off so early because of a mistake that they may have made. And a lot of times it's an honest mistake because we so, come from the trenches, we behind the 8 ball and we don't even know it's an 8 ball, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
We behind that joint, you feel me? Like we super trapped. So it's like, I think it's like super dope. Like just to see the growth and the mindset of like specifically a lot of the guys from OBlock. I know for me, like I don't got a relationship with everybody. Think I just know everybody in Chicago, but like specifically the guys I know in OBlock and seeing that, it's beautiful to see actually. So I'm just saying that's not even a question. It's just like a a tip of my hat to you to even be able to sit there and admit that I was on that shit. That was, you feel me? I was tripping. You feel me?
I feel like, cause I was there. That's me. Keith, me. I'm Keith. I'm LA, me. I'm Vine, me. When they say we looked up to Keith, you looked up to me. Because Keith ain't just telling, that wasn't just all him, that was us. That was the ones that died, that was us, who was right there. So I be like, damn, we really fucked the generation up. And I just be taking like my responsibility, and I be like, that was us. We did do this. And I just be trying to be like, lead by example.
And it come with growth.
Yeah, it's honorable.
For real.
Sure.
So that's why you put this book together, man. Let the people know.
Yeah, that's the reason for this book. to basically, because it's called The Streets Don't Love You, too. Basically, like, to guide you and tell you, man, be yourself. And because that's all my mama told me. I learned that from her. She told me, be myself. Don't be a follower. I ain't never follow behind nobody. I just was in the environment trap. I was just stuck in my environment. So the book just basically like, it's a guidance. It's my autobiography, but it's a guidance, and it's telling, I'm just like you.
Yeah.
We all going through the same shit. So everywhere. It ain't just, it's an OBlock everywhere. Not just us. OBlock is everywhere. We all going through the same shit. Seeing the same shit. It's just we talk different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a bar.
So
that's what it is. You got people traveling over the road. I mean, just to come through there and shit like that. Major. Shit, I turned that shit into something real crazy. Remember?
yeah, man. That shit high. That shit high because once upon a time, people ain't even want to drive the bus going through that bitch. Now people fly and come to Chicago just to, they don't even go see, like, we got one of the biggest downtown. I ain't even been downtown.
That got the best downtown, in my opinion.
What we got?
Like after New York, you can't really compete with Times Square, but Chicago joint is amazing.
We got it's a lot of shit that Chicago was founded by a black man. Like what?
That's crazy.
Bro, it's a lot of shit. But they come all the way to the OBlock. Ain't not many projects was in OBlock that changed the world. Yeah, Cabrini Green. That's Candyman. Candyman come from Cabrini Green. Michelle Obama from OBlock.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she was born in OBlock, but
I ain't never see that. I ain't never heard that, man.
I think I did though.
That's heavy. Hey,
yeah. She grew up. She was there back then. Yeah. She wasn't there through the mist, but yeah, she was there. It's a lot of OBlocks in Chicago too. It's a lot of projects. The Ickies, the Wells. It's a lot of shit that.
I wonder how Michelle Obama feel about, you know what I'm saying, just what her birthplace grew to be. You know what I'm saying? Did she ever come through there? Y'all ever
I ain't
talk?
never seen her. I ain't never seen her a day in my life.
You gotta make that happen, man. Yeah. Michelle Obama, you ever see this click, man? We gotta get you through the O. You feel me?
She gotta come. They always say she from there. And
some good brothers there trying to do some good stuff.
We need some guidance over there. Yeah. They got Pastor Brooks. Shout out. He building our first like.
I ain't meet him yet, but I always say him and Shoebox. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I always hear a lot. Matter of fact, it's crazy. But the camera stuff happened. He was always say like, dang, after that happened, I made one phone call. Next thing I know, I'm meeting 2 guys. I'm on 3 different phone calls. He was one of the people I was talking to about the camera and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
but
he was getting back.
Yeah, my man a
got
hard
his
time,
ways,
man.
for sure.
Yeah, I suffer all the time.
They carry, I was gonna say they carry, bro.
Man, it just you know for bro, and I forgot that was you. Hey, look, for bro though, I feel like bro, he just got out. Folks just got out. Folks not knowing that shit new to folks. Folks, he ain't know.
And with a lot in this, I don't think we really got this on the Philly platform. What a lot of people don't know is that even like, so when Duke came, they had spent the block. We seen a car, but we had walked in. We was looking for like the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? So we looked in. They was doing some work. We turned around. The car that we walked up to, this off camera. I'm walking up to a car and I'm knocking on the window. There's like 2 females in there. I'm like, yo, we trying to get interviews. Woo, woo, woo. They not rolling down the window. So I peep. I'm like, all right, they on point. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this the car that Duke going to. So he coming out the building seeing 4 niggas at a car.
Yeah.
And he got nothing but women with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the first thing I says, I respect it. I ain't about to sit here and act dumb like I ain't aware of what's going on. Like I know I'm out here taking the risk. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'd rather be smart than tough. I ain't gonna lie to
You know
you.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Duke, man. That's all right.
And I do.
Turned that shit around to a good situation, though. Oh yeah, we was grinding you the fuck up at first.
Bro,
Better than that shit.
bro wasn't the ones from that clout though. He wasn't the ones. You know, like Duke, like probably like 1 year older than me, but you know all us same, age and shit. He just was, who the fuck is this? I already know how he thinking.
I see you speak highly of his name, Fredo. What's his name? The guy.
Fredo.
Yeah.
Oh, Fredo Santana.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah.
dog. Fredo Santana was like, he was like one of the first guys to like embrace, to like
Bro.
like shout me out, like share my music, cause they was, them Keith cousins. He was the first one to like push me. Yeah, long live Fredo, man. That's my dog. He a part of my story, for real.
Sure. Yeah. So I see you popping back out with the music shit, whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe I see you over in Philly a lot.
Yeah, it is.
On different shows, heavy. So you on this new run and shit like that. Like, what's the drive? And shit like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of take over, man, while I foes, man. My business great. I ain't gonna lie, the world, they love me. A lot of people don't even know who my face is, but everybody know Back Again. Back Again is one of folks' top stream songs. And they love, they don't even know my face, but they want to hear that.
I was just looking at them yearly numbers for that joint. I was looking at it like, dang, crazy.
The world say they don't even know a lot of people, if you don't know about the story of back then, it's a lot of people they don't know my face, but it's a lot of people know me because they know like he was there before Vaughn, he was there from the jump, but people know.
What was the creation of that song like? Was y'all all in the studio when it happened?
Yeah, we was all in the same studio.
Yeah. I know that was a crazy one. I knew that was going up once it all was done.
It was crazy. It was like they're like, I don't know. I think we was in the hallway or some shit at the studio. He's like, man, come on, we finna go make this song. He talking to me and Vaughn. So we went in that bitch. Folks got on that bitch. He listened to the beats. Nope. It was that take key. Yep, pull it up. I ain't gonna lie. I was right there. I said, damn. I said, I gotta fuck these niggas up. I said, damn, man, it's phone now. I said, damn, they got. Supposed to drop the song with Drake. I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. I got to. I gotta get back. So it happened, he getting that. You know, it was me. I'm back again. So Mr. Back again. So
Major.
I ain't gonna lie. Folks did that. Come on. And I went that bitch out. Yeah. Ooh. I was sitting down. We all was sitting down. Then I ain't gonna. I think Vaughn changed his verse. Then he got tweeting. I said, man, he only did that because you know I don't be doing that. You know what he did, but yeah, he did that. If I was to come like that, I'd smoke a lot of people. But see, that's me. I don't be dissing. They know what it is. But I don't diss though. If I was to did that bitch probably would have been even more busted. For real.
That stick out from you, like, I mean, you don't diss and shit like that. Like, let the people know, like, cause you know what I mean. Everybody else around you and shit, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't diss cause I feel like, man, what the fuck I'm doing? This shit in the streets, man. Fuck it. I'm just doing this to make it. You know, my daddy was took away from me from he being told on and all type of shit. So I was just taught, don't even be playing with them people. Fuck, I don't play with them people for. I made it this far, that shit worked. I was taught right. My whole family was in the streets. My granddaddy and them, all of them, they was them niggas. So I just was taught, don't be playing like that. You know what you know what you is, you know what happened behind you. So, fuck, I don't care about doing that. And then, you know, my cousins, he one of them niggas from over there, I'm one of them niggas from over there, so it is what it is. He know, and look, he's so gangster. If they coming through, they can't do nothing, they see me. So I just respected him, he respected me. So that's why I never did that shit. Even though it was fucked up, but just for him, I ain't gonna do that because that's my cousin and he making sure I'm straight, even through this shit.
Shout out to cousin, man.
Yeah.
He did though. Boss Trill, that's my blood cousin.
I think that speaks a lot to even what you said about the book and telling people to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like to be that person that's not indulging in what everybody else around you doing. Cause it's so easy to fall into group thinking and, you know, follow the leader or whatever the case be. You know what I'm saying? So dive a little bit more into being yourself in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We know the street culture is so influential. You know what I'm saying?
See me like, you know, LBG. Young, that was my friend in school. I guess I'm over here, folks over there, but it's people that's like they can be in tour with them. Like they can be in tour with them, but these people respect me. I don't be on no nigga, if you ain't never did nothing to me, what the fuck I would do something to you? What I'm on that with you for? So I just move like that and just like it's people that fuck with me, even though they might not fuck with my block. It's people that call me like, man, you good? You straight? The whole time, my block don't even fuck with them. But that's just me though, because I don't be coming off as no, man, it be people that be scared to say shit to me, people that be scared to look at me. They post what I seen, Prince Dre. But I'm like, damn, why the fuck you ain't say nothing? Because they just think I'm gonna just come aggressive or something, but really I be cool. I don't be on no, yeah, bitch, I kill you. Nah, yeah, man, that shit come if you come play with me. That's with anybody. If somebody hit you, what your mama tell you to do, hit them back, right?
Yeah.
So I just be myself, man, and I be by myself through everywhere. I went to every murder cap. When Philly was the murder cap, I was here by myself. I was with people that was even. I done been with people that was in tour with each other, but just me being there, they didn't even do shit to each other. I've been through New Orleans murder cap. I've been through St. Louis by myself when that bitch was a murder cap. Shit going on. It just, I don't know, man. I don't know that you fuck with me. For real.
All right, though. All right.
It just stop being myself, though.
I know. So, this is a Philly platform. I see that you just embrace the slam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buyer Imports, Brother Sadiq. You know what I'm saying? Give us that. You know what I'm saying? That decision for you. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm somebody that like history. I'm always searching history. If I'm watching something on TV, it's something about somebody in history. It's a documentary. It's something about real people. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm big on Malcolm X, cause he was a gangster, and then he came into Islam. He started off as a gangster.
He was still a gangster in the
he
slam,
still
though.
was gangster as him. So me seeing him, he made me like, man, what he's saying sound true. This shit don't make sense to me. What he's saying, this shit making sense. So let me look into this. So I was been looking into it for years, way before it was. They said when they were like OBlock is now, or Durk is. I was been into it. I just was not ready, cause I was still trying to figure myself out. So once I went to Malcolm X's grave, I went to his grave. I ain't gonna lie, I be going to a lot of guys. I went to Sosa Slim grave. I be going to graves. I be feeling like they giving me power. I swear. But I want to go. I went over there. I'm politicking, touched it. I'm ready. Yeah, and I've been doing Ramadan for probably like more than 2-3 years, bro. I was even calling people like, okay, so what this mean? I'm asking people, especially people in Philly, because I know this one know people in Michigan. Michigan one of the biggest Islamic places too. Yeah. My brother died. He did only a killer. He was always on me, but he was like, "Don't rush it. You don't have to rush it. It ain't no perfect Muslim. You ain't gotta rush it. Just take your time.
Be sincere. That's the biggest thing. The sincerity."
So when he died, it really was pushing me like, I'm doing it. When I seen Malcolm X the other day at the graveyard, oh yeah, this time I seen the big $1. Sure. Yeah, then I just felt like it was like the most genuine thing, the most real, purest thing that made sense to me. A lot of stuff don't make sense to me.
I just wanted to ask you that because I know a lot of times, regardless of what your faith is, Christianity, Islam, whatever, like Philly is literally like your mom's side Christian, your dad's side Muslim. Like it's literally like that. But I know for a lot of young people, you know what I'm saying, it's not a lot of young people that you see like practicing and holding true to their faith in whatever joint. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people look at it like I gotta be 35, 40 years old before I start, you know, really being sincere with my relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get that from you. You know, you being a young person yourself, you know what I'm saying, still having youth to you, to be able to make that decision in your youth, I think is very important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's crazy, man? I got a lot of Christian pastors. Hello. I love them. Them still, you know, they righteous, but I'm like something about that. But shout out to them too, though.
How you feel about people that once upon a time they did this or dish your folks and shit like that, but changed over the years and shit, but asking for forgiveness, like, you know, like the guy, FBJ.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm going to OBlock. How you feel about the
I ain't
whole
gonna lie,
situation?
at first I felt like, cause I had that interview at 16, I'm like, man, I don't think I don't even take that him serious until I really see. I ain't gonna take him serious until I really know. But when I seen him come, I said, oh yeah, he serious. But then I felt bro,
E-Dog, right?
I'm like, dang, cause everybody don't take them losses the same. It's a lot of people that's
And E-Dog, one of the originals, like you, E-Dog been around.
so he take them losses, we take them losses the same, and he was more. I'm close as shit, but E-Dog, you know, he like I'm right under them. Like I was like the young one, the youngest one under them. So I understand them when that shit hurt for real. You know, most of them, I was right there with them niggas when they died. Most of them losses, I was right there when O died. I was right there, seen all that, bro. That shit traumatizing.
Yeah.
But that shit hurt for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, that bitch hurt, man. But to see a nigga like, man, forgive. I heard you can't get through life without forgiveness. So I'm like, damn, maybe he serious. And then I seen something about the money. And then when there was some other shit that tricked my brain, then I'm like, oh, okay, he passing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I seen another video when it was yesterday, when they was like, why he leave? I understand why he leave, because why would he play tough?
Yeah.
Them people, that's their family, they hurt. So why he finna play with that? Nigga, that's my family. But I still see both sides, like, a lot of people don't be grown enough to even pay attention. They just be, especially when people on the internet, they be tripping. That shit'll make you crash out.
How you feel about well, what you think about Ike saying that, you know, he want FRBJ Maine to bring him back 63rd. He's like, I don't want to see it. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. Just like you came, ain't nobody touch you. He said, if they come aggressive, whatever, it is what it is. What's your thoughts on that?
I know my little brother, he serious. He'll do that. I ain't gonna lie, I'd do that, but man, I be watching and paying attention to everything. A lot of people don't be feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he can control that situation.
Yeah.
But there was people right there that can control that situation. Ain't nothing happened to him. But I don't know, cause I don't know. I want to see too if he can control that situation for little bro. I even go with little bro.
Yeah.
Where
Sure.
you at with this shit? 'Cause, you got a lot of influence. People was watching you and shit like that.
Like
Yeah, where you
with
at?
with the piece.
Yeah.
Like pushing
when
peace.
you're-
Like
yeah.
what you doing pushing peace?
Ain't gonna lie, I'm with the piece, with the especially with the kids and the elders and the women. But I'm still growing up too.
Yeah.
I'm still. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still growing up for real.
I think was crazy about what you said. You know, shout out to little bro, up top kid. So he a youngin.
Yeah.
He be doing a lot of like
Yeah, the contact.
interviews.
That's my little,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
little
Yeah.
bro.
So I remember I was watching one of his joints. I forget who he was doing the interview with, but he asked him about would you be open to sitting down with the other side? And the sentiment was the same of I don't know how they going to act. You know what I'm saying? I'm open, and I think that'd be a lot of people joint. You feel me? And that's why I think it's important. I always say as men, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hood Like Me that we just did an interview, ain't released yet, but on there I was speaking about how I'm always speaking from the perspective of we got fuck a real nigga, a street nigga. I'm not speaking from that perspective.
Yeah.
As men, the men also had to step in and be
See,
part of these conversations and solutions as well.
on that note, for a lot of us growing up, them men wasn't even there.
Yeah.
So a lot of us don't even know how to be men. I'm gonna speak for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas ain't got daddy. They did my first chapter set up by the government. Go get that.
Go get that, man.
Niggas' daddies was took from them from the government, from jail, death, drugs. So how was they taught to be men? That's why people don't even know how to do things, because there was no guidance.
I was reading an article one day, and it was talking about during the mass incarceration time. You know what I'm saying? That affected the trenches everywhere.
Yeah.
But I was reading an article specifically to Philly, and they were saying it was a time in the 90s, where you could go outside, and you'll barely see a black man walking outside in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of that government joint of I was born in 97. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my pop. You know what I'm saying? So, I think where we at right now, it is a lot of people coming home. We look at the Wallows, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a lot of people
definitely-
is coming home from 20
From
years
back
ago
then, though.
that done got sentenced 20,
they
30
took 'em
years.
away.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's just a hard conversation because even with that, they coming into a whole new world of adjustment with social media. You know what I'm saying? And then, I be in different conversations or different rooms, and a lot of these old heads, they scared of the youth. They don't want to talk. They like, man, one of these boys ain't about to blow my head off my shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't feel like that's just how this shit set up. They wanted to do that to make it be like, all right, we're gonna take y'all away, and once you can get out, they gonna be savages.
Yeah.
Y'all savages, but they gonna be savages. So you ain't gonna wanna help them. So it take a real lion-hearted person like Wallow and them. We need that all through this thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
For sure, we coming, but we still one foot in, one foot out. We still learning.
Facts.
Sure.
So, closing and shit like that. Any projects you working on and shit?
I just got a lot. I got a lot of shit coming. You know, you might catch me in a movie, might catch me. Watch this. I'm coming. I ain't stopping.
Make sure y'all go get the book for sure.
Yeah.
Go get that. Go get that. Cause I trying to forget. We sitting here with an author. You know what
Sure,
I'm saying?
100%.
That's a real title that bro got. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'm even inspired because I've been sitting on an idea for a book for about 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? 6, 7 years. I just got my little notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So to see you with a finished product right in front of it's
Everything.
inspiration for me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to reading it, and you know, really talking with you about it more like in depth once I really sit down, you know, and go through it. But the people, man, they go get this. Get your bro got the bookmarks and all that. You got what I'm saying?
Ready.
Make sure y'all go get it. You feel me?
Any other motherfuckers you want collab with, like in the industry and shit like that?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like the industry, but shout out my brother THF Lil Off. I keep money. I like lights. I fuck with lights.
My dog.
That's heavy. Yeah, that'd be heavy, John.
Fuck with lights. There's some more people I fuck with about it. But them THL Lil Off, Money I Kid, I'm whatever they with. Yeah.
Man, appreciate you for coming on.
For
Definitely
sure.
a good joint and shit like that. Definitely gotta come back on the couch whenever you drop and whatever.
You gotta read the book, then we gonna
We're gonna lock in. Me and Manny gonna lock in.
Yeah,
Shit like
we gotta
that,
get
man.
that
Always a
before-
pleasure though, man.
I love.
Showing love and shit like that.
Nah,
Put your plugs in so the people know where to follow you at and shit like that.
on Instagram at one Prince Dre, Twitter Prince OBlock Dre, everything else Prince Dre.
Put your plug in, Manny. 215 ball.
Manny 25 Mirror, man. Y'all know what it is. The mirror, the culture. Oh!
You already know. Fully First 48. You already know.
Already.
Signing out.
Alright.
Crazy, John.
Hey, John.